right, what's going on, Improv? How y'all feeling? Y'all good? All right. Before we get into this, we got to pay tribute to a hero because we're about to lose a hero right now. The culture is about to lose a hero. Did y'all know this is the last season of the Maury Show? Yeah, Maury's retiring. This is his last season. Like, he's retiring. I mean, he's like 80 years old, so it's time. So it's time for him to retire. But this is the last season. And we gotta celebrate that man because that man is a hero. Maury Povich is a hero. Maury Povich has set more black men free than the Innocence Project. Maury Povich is the Abraham Lincoln of fuckboys. Every day this man goes on television and he emancipates someone from child support. And that shit is just amazing. Like, every day he just goes on TV and he's just like, 4 and 15 minutes ago, in the case of 4-year-old Jamal, you are not the father, and just chaos. God, and then the cameraman just starts running and he holds a steady shot. Like, that dude is a hero too. All I'm saying is we gotta protect that man at all costs, you know? We're gonna miss you, Maury. See you at the crossroads. That's for you, Maury. Yo. All right, now we can get into it. So, I feel good. It just feels good to see y'all again, man. It just feels good to do this in front of people because, you know, we survived like that long-ass lockdown, and I'm just glad because my social life suffered while the world was on timeout and shit. Like, the only place I could go to meet women was protests. And you know what's messed up is I felt some kind of way about getting excited about that type of shit. But then I found myself watching the news like, oh shit, another injustice. Let me get an outfit together. Oh. I'm just out here marching with the people talking about no justice, no cheeks. No justice, no cheeks, no justice. Thank you. Please don't let me yell that ignorant shit out by myself. Thank you. Oh, man. Yeah, I learned a few other things. Like, I have one of those Amazon Echo speakers at home. And while, you know, I was home for a long time, so I learned some shit about it. I think that my little Amazon Echo speaker is secretly in love with me. I think it's jealous and possessive. I learned this because whenever there's a woman in my place, that shit ignores every command that I give it. Like, I'm just waiting to come home and hear it talk shit. Like, I'm gonna be like, Alexa, turn on the lights. And it's gonna be like, ask that bitch to turn on the lights. I'm like, Alexa, that's my mom, what you doing? Oh, okay. You don't talk to Gwen like that, Alexa. Actually, I should chill on saying her name just because I feel like I'm setting off some people's devices right now. So, all right, if you got a Amazon phone or some shit, if they exist. All right, fuck it. All right, moving on. I had so much free time that I felt like I actually believe that I have solved, you know, you hear a lot of people complaining about cancel culture. I believe that I've solved cancel culture. I believe that I've like figured that shit out. And I say that because basically, I just feel like if you're worried about getting canceled, don't be a piece of shit. Don't do terrible shit. That's the easy part. The second part, the caveat that comes with that is that if you have a strong enough opinion about anything, just know the internet's gonna come for you at some point. I found this shit out because I'm a writer, and so I wrote this article one time about this guy that I saw on a train. He had like a nice suit on. Everything he had cost more than everything I was wearing. Like, so he had money, but he was walking around flip-flops, but he was walking around barefoot, and the soles of his feet were dirty as fuck. They were just filthy. And so I wrote an article called "Put Your Fucking Shoes On." Somehow a group called the Society for Barefoot Living found my shit. Google it, they're real. They found my shit. And they just started flooding the comment sections. So I just started fucking with them back. So I'll be like, oh, you know, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to step on toes. Oh, we got off on the wrong foot. Oh man, it's just, yeah, I'm petty. That's what I learned during the pandemic. You know what? My favorite place in the city is back open to the African American History Museum. Has anybody been? Good. The rest of y'all, you should go. You should check that place out. It's a great museum. Beautiful, wonderful. The most important shit you need to know. Everybody who just cheered can co-sign this. The most important thing you need to know about that museum is that place is massive. It's an all-day trip. The first floor takes 2 hours. You were 2 hours in, you still in slavery. That's how big. That's how big this museum is. I found out the hard way. The first time I went, it was a Sunday morning. I'd been drinking all night Saturday. I wanted to tell my friends, hey, let's slow down, let's take a break. I'm getting tired. But then I looked at all the pictures on the wall. And I was like, yeah, this is the last place on earth I should ever complain about being tired. I'm just saying, if I complain about being tired in this museum, I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna get haunted by a civil rights ghost. Like, I'm gonna wake up to the sounds of, I didn't know you was a bitch. The ghost of Dr. King is gonna call me out, and in conclusion, shout out to Dr. King. He's one of my favorite civil rights leaders of all time. He's in my top 5, I fuck with him. He's in the top 5. Greatest civil rights leader of all time. He's also the greatest R&B singer, ladies and gentlemen, that is Barack Obama. I'm just saying, we all remember when that horrible shooting happened at the church and Obama went to the church in the middle of this riveting speech, he started singing Amazing Grace. I don't know if y'all know how hard that is to do, to just break out into song uninvited at a black church, but shit can go left quickly. This is how you know he pulled it off. When Obama was up there singing, no old ladies yelled out, take your time, baby. All right, for those of y'all who have not been to black church, so where's take your time, baby? That's code for someone who's struggling. That shit means we need a miracle right now. Get the fuck off the stage. So in that honor, in that spirit, I'm gonna take my time and get off the stage. Y'all have a good night. Thank you.